How's life going? Like a whole little variety of stuff there, okay? I'm throwing flams into rhythms, and maybe the flams aren't where we normally put them, okay? But they can sound nice. It's also a way for you to get, quick with your hands, and how we function and how we pull back and have to, keep the train running kind of thing, okay? So I had a variety of things that I was doing there, okay? We sometimes would play maybe, and this was on beat 4 in the measure. So I was playing something like 1 E, a 2, a 3 and a 4 and a. That would be 16th notes, right? With the last tag note. How about if I take a triplet there? 1 E, a 2, you can't mix it up like that, right? One measure a triplet, next measure 16ths. Okay? All right, so let's take a look at now another little example, maybe something I was playing, a sextuplet. Either way would work, okay? So 1 E, a 2, a 3 and a 1 E. It's kind of quick. Right, but nice. I really like the sound of this stuff. It's commanding. And it's just a quick thing. We're not overdoing it, but we're applying, some real presence there, okay? All right, so now, let's give you another one. I think I played a 5 pattern. Triplet. So we're going to do a little sweep with our hands. Right, left, right. So triplet and, throw a bass note on the and. Triplet and up. Right? Remember, you're counting with that triplet and triplet and make sure you don't bounce the end part of that, okay? Because the first part is the first half of a sextuplet, triplet, triplet. So we got triplet, but then what's the second part? Second half of 16th notes, 1 E and a. So we've got triplet and triplet and a. Use your sticks when you're counting like this. Any of that upbeat will then be the E or the that you need, okay? So it's like triplet and triplet and So if you can kind of time that, use your sticks in that manner, that helps your counting, right? So many people want to bounce it and go like triplet and triplet and That's not the right rhythm, okay? Triplet and triplet and Sometimes I have students have to go through that for quite a while, because it is a unusual rhythm that we don't mold to that easily, okay? And then I think I was doing maybe a roll. So 40 and something like that, or maybe singular. 40 and. Think of it this way. It's like playing your 16th notes, 40 and but we're gonna double it. 40 and 40 and we could roll that. 40 and we can count it as 40 and a 40 and also. 40 and 40 and so 1 E, a 2, a 3 and a 4, 2, right? So 2 different ways. I alternated between singles and then doubles, okay? So the doubles, let me show you that, okay? So 40 and a 40 and. If you notice this, right? So, get your hand used to that. You can, again, single out those notes to help yourself, right? Okay. On the singular one, you have to be quick with the left. 4E and a 4E. Oh, there's my and. And. 4E and a 4E and. 4E and a 4E and. Do stuff like that, right? Okay. It just, again, it makes you accurate. Use your counting. That's your whole grid system. That's your guideline, right? Sit and count, sit and count, sit and count. Okay. I think I did then a pataflafla, okay? So then it would be like, and why don't we throw it to the toms right away, okay? Start on your floor, tom. 4E and we're gonna catch that last note on the there, okay, up to the left. So it would then be 4E and 1E, 2, 3E and 4E and 1E, right? Boy, we've got lots of choices here, right? And you know what? That's just the tip of the iceberg. Oh, wait until we start combining these, doing a couple different measures back to back. It's endless what we can do with it, okay? I will share a piece of music here. It's got some extra notes and stuff on it, but you know what? Why not, right? This is what all of my students get, and this is how we work through things, okay? So this is called Commanding Flams. You might not understand all of it, but this is the beat that we're playing. This is the fourth beat that then we will substitute maybe a triplet into, or maybe that pataflafla on the snare into, or maybe the pataflafla with the tom-tom notes, okay? Then what I want you to do for the rest of this, so I'll just let you look at all of that for a minute in case anybody wants to take screenshots or that, okay? I'm sorry that I don't have the nice music down below for you, okay? One of these days I'll get an IT specialist in here. Okay, so anyways, second measure, 1E, 2, and then you come off early. You're gonna come off on the third beat there. 3E and 4E and go back to the first measure. 1E, 2, 3E and 4E and 1E, 2, 3E and 4E and back to the first measure. Then you're going to go through all of these scenarios. Throw in a sextuplet into that first measure. Throw in 2 sextuplets to the second measure. So on and so forth. A 5 pattern. Okay? The 5 pattern twice. The 30-second notes that I displayed, okay, as like either the singles or a roll. I don't have the sticking in there for you, but just remember you can play it both ways there, okay? And then I have some combos at the end there, taking, what did I do? Like a 5 and a 6 pattern and 2 6s, but it got cut off a little bit. That's floating down the toms, and then I'll snare the last note as that flam idea, okay? So I hope that helps you, right? These are cool things. And like I said, they're kind of a quickie little thing that you can throw in, and you don't step on too many toes, okay? Okay, because, sometimes you can't stop yourself from playing stuff. Like I experienced this when I played in bands, okay? I was lucky though. I played in a progressive 4-piece and a 3-piece progressive band for 15 years, roughly, okay? And it was drumming forefront. So I could let it rip, I didn't have to hold back really at all, okay? But then, prior to that, I played in an all-girl country band, okay? And we got a lot of gigs, and we played some really cool places and had a lot of opportunities because it was gimmicky. Oh, we're the 5 girls playing, Remember playing at the Playboy Club in Buffalo, across from the airport, and all the executives come off the plane. It was a round circular stage, okay? And we start in the back, and we had to start playing, okay? So we start, and I'm facing the opposite way of the audience. There's a curtain halfway in the circle. Well, the first act, we were always the last act, kind of like, the last act of the show. And so the first act would be playing in this front circle. The curtain would then open that whole drum area and the riser everybody on stage, it would revolve around. And so it would turn around. So I'm backwards. We're starting a song and we're starting to play it. And then we roll around and then you get out to the front and then like the stage would kind of come and come back a little bit. And I was like, oh man, I hope my cymbals don't fall. But it was really cool. And then all the girls in the bunny suits. My husband and all the husbands in the band loved it, right? So, but we would have a lot of fun, and you know, we'd get paid extra, and those were great days. But in the country band, I kind of maybe sounded like a rock drummer playing in a country band, okay? You know, I tended to play a little bit, maybe more than I should have, okay? But it worked and it was fine. I didn't step on too many toes and it was wonderful. Both great experiences, okay? And those are, you know, just a couple of the bands that I've played in, but the all-girl country band stayed together, I don't know, maybe not real long, maybe like 7 years. And then the progressive bands, the four-piece, it was still the same people. The one guy left the band, and then we became a three-piece band, okay? And yeah, and it was cool stuff. Anything from Jimi Hendrix to the Allman Brothers to Steely Dan. And man, we had a good time. The guitar player, Greg Swarta, was so good. Greg covered everything. Playing leads as he's singing, he was just, he had a lot on his shoulders in that band for sure. And then Dave Lopez, coolest guy ever on bass, and we just all clicked and had wonderful times together. So it brings back really fond memories for sure. Okay, everybody, now it's a little bit more about give back and teaching, so I hope I'm helping everyone, and thank you for the comments, thank you for the likes, the subs, the shares, all of that stuff is greatly appreciated. Okay, everybody, rock on. We will see you real soon. Take care.